Hello, Shadowcat back with the Rim of Time. And last time, well, we built a prison, and now we put it to work. Yeah, raid after raid after raid. And now we finally have prisoners. Which is great, I guess, kinda, except I don't know if any of them are actually going to join us. Let's see. You are a rather miserable person right now. Your faith in the Aes Sedai is basically gone. And you still have lots of resistance to go. You, yeah, 17.8 resistance. And you, 14.7 resistance. The idea that you guys might actually be converted, pretty slim. But, you know, we're trying anyway. So, that's what we did last time, because we just got attacked over and over and over again. So that begs the question, what are we doing today? And today, I have two rough goals. Number one, I want to get back to research. Because last time, we also picked up a new person. We have Oliver. Oliver is not one of us. Oliver is part of the Human Legion. And that means that Oliver has an automatic bunch of bad moodlets, including slaves, which we're just not going to have slaves. And what the hell's this? Okay, there's things that are going on while I'm talking, and I don't even know what they are. But, interesting thing about Oliver is that Oliver is another researcher. And a socialite, so that's nice, but also a researcher. So, you know, that works. Also, more importantly, big into shooting. And that means that down here, Oliver is a hunter. So that means that I can put Amara on research, and Oliver can take care of all the hunting. Medical emergency? What's wrong? Dehydration. Oh, okay. Well, you're being taken care of now. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Also, catharsis times 2 when you're still at 0. Oh, it's because you haven't gotten out of bed yet. Yeah, it's going up now. Okay, there we go. Alright, so what do we got? A caravan from the Black Tower is approaching. Oliver, after you get done cooking, would you go talk to them? They might have something. Wait, do we even have any silver? We don't have much silver. But what could we get? Well, they have tomes. Let's see. Hemomancy. Teaches someone to become a blood mage. We already have one of those, and I'm still not sure what to do with them. Or a divine tome, which teaches someone how to be a paladin. I don't know what we do with those. And I think I'm just going to pass on both of them. Also, torn scripts. One of these could be useful. We can't afford any of them, though, anyway, so I don't even know what we're looking at. Let's see. Magicite, Gem of Learning, Gem of Resistance. Those would be Angreals, I do believe. But we can't really afford those either. No, I don't think there's anything we can get from you. Alright, so that's done. Now, what is this? A gatherer named Scorpion has arrived and wants to join the colony. She's willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily. I mean, sure. You can come. Who are you? There you are. And now there's a solar flare. Nothing we need to worry about. So, who are you? You are a budding artist who grew up to be a gatherer. You are an Aes Sedai. So that's automatically helpful. You're an academician, depressive, teetotaler, and you like plants. Which I guess is good. I mean, planting is always good. You're a doctor, so let's go ahead and get your work set up. So automatically, all of those are already set. You are not going to be doing any social work or animal work. You're going to have to help cook. I mean, that's just unavoidable. You have to help cook. Alright, so you also have to draw water. You're not doing any hunting. You're not doing any building, apparently. You will help grow, but you're good at it, so, you know, that's fantastic. Mining is fine the way it is. Crafting. You're decent at crafting. You're more of an artist, though. We're going to set your research up higher. And everything else over here is good. So there we go. And you're not a night owl, so we can just copy one of these and put it over. So I want to get people back to work. What is Amara doing these days? You're just relaxing. Okay, that's fine, I guess. We need to get back to research. And we need to get some crafting done. And I say that because of all the things that we need right now, we desperately need some stone chunks. We have the bills. I just don't have anyone to do it. So somehow or another, I need to get somebody around here to start making chunks. I don't know how else to do it except to just force someone to do it, and I really don't want to have to do it that way. But I don't know what other options I have. And unfortunately, as fast as we're bringing food in, we're turning it into pemmican, and we're eating it again. We are not building up a stockpile, and that's going to be a bad thing. Also, last time, I was looking up here and said that we were going to extend up to here to capture this this geothermal geyser at some point, and I noticed that there was some rich soil over here, and we can totally take advantage of this. So I mapped out the best way to capture it, and that seems to be it. There's a few spots where it's not the rich soil, but by and large, this seemed like the best way to do it. It is, however, the end of summer. We're going into fall, so if we were to do that and plant something like, say, I don't know, corn, it would never take. However, I do think that we could do something like wheat up here. So why don't we go ahead and just get this set up. So this is 27 meters long. So why don't we break that up by 3s? And we'll have 9 zones. Now I'm just going to turn those off for the time being. And I'm also going to turn them all to wheat. And the reason I want to go with wheat is because wheat will not die over the winter, which we've seen with this one. So that means that we won't need to worry as much about making sure it's harvested at the end of the year. It's just going to save us a little bit of work. And plus, you know, flour keeps for a long time. Speaking of, we have 803 flour. I have bread currently turned off. I don't know if turning that back on would help anything. I don't think so. Alright, so what is Amara doing right now? Amara is helping to plant. Okay, so that's why we're not getting any research done. Here's what I'm going to do for you, Amara. I'm going to turn your growing back down to normal. How's that? Yep, immediately back to research. That's fantastic. Because if we're going to make any progress, we need to learn things. Everyone else, especially with Scorpion's new help, Scorpion will pick up the slack from where Amara left off. So this is going to work out well. And you're washing Solarian? Why? What's wrong with Solarian? Oh, Solarian had food poisoning. That's fair. How's everyone doing? Let's see. Mage is present. Magic use. Okay, yeah, you use the 1 power. That makes everyone happy. Let's see, who else? Solarian? Your mood is pretty good. Magic deprivation. You haven't used any. Well, that's because your magic is kinda horrifying. I'm just saying. Amara, you're in a bad mood, by and large. And it's mostly because of the environment. That you will not clean. So, honestly, if you're upset at the environment, it's on you. This, however, does need to be cleaned up. Of all the places, the kitchen needs to be kept clean. Yeah, right now, I think the reason we're not getting any blocks cut is just because everyone right now is busy with farming. And that's fair. If you don't farm, you don't eat. But I do wonder if maybe I could get away with turning Solarian off. So, my best crafters, White, Jeremy, Vega. Okay, so if I turn Solarian off of that, it's not going to bother anything. Or it's not going to help anything, rather. If I turn White off of that, White will spend maybe some time doing crafting? I don't know. White, what was your profession, anyway? You were a butcher, so you are just a cook in general. Well, I'm not sure. Perhaps we just need to wait until winter. I mean, it is the end of summer, so come the end of winter, perhaps. We also need to be looking at our wood stockpile. How much wood do we have? A little less than 600. We're going to need a bigger wood stockpile. We are going to have more cotton plants here. So, I mean, that's going to be appreciated. We're going to need more scarecrows as well. So, we'll need a scarecrow there. And we're going to need a scarecrow here. So, let's go ahead and get those built. Alright, Amara's back to work. What is everyone doing? So, Weirin, you are trying to recruit. How's that working out for you? Not well. And... oh, that's because I'm looking at Solarian. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Weirin, you're just trying to recruit everyone. It's not working. Are you still miserable? Yeah, you're pretty miserable. But, you know what? If you didn't like it, maybe you should have tried to murder us. And Jeremy's throwing a party! Everyone who goes will gain recreation and social energy and a lasting positive mood. That's nice. Oh, and Weirin's taking the opportunity to actually teach Solarian. Cool. You know, while we're here, can we do like a little bit of cleaning? I mean, you guys are gonna be in here. Can we clean up a little bit, maybe? So, Vega tried to convert Oliver, but it didn't work. And that's kind of a shame. I like Oliver. I just don't know how long Oliver is really going to be viable. I mean, Oliver's not one of us. Oliver is always going to be unhappy there's no slaves here. So, I mean, is this really going to work out? I don't know. I'm hoping at some point I can also deal with the storage, because the storage in here is awful. And we have so many things that we don't actually know how to use. And Scorpion is now on a tantrum. Why? Because you're depressive. You also have food poisoning. Wow. Okay, so you are so far giving me just the biggest regret. Please don't make me put you in jail too. Stop breaking things. And stop vomiting all over my floors. Alright. So, Leia's spirit has been broken. As a result, she is forced to question everything. She decided that her belief in the Aes Sedai no longer made any sense, and she now believes in the Supreme Army. You know what that means? That means that you are now useless to me. Which is a shame, because you would have also been a good gardener. And maybe even a researcher. But I don't know what the Supreme Army is, but I'm guessing they don't agree with us. Yeah, you're into the slavery, group. Why are there so many slavery groups around here? Either way, get out. I don't want to keep slavers. That's just not how we work. And Lobai did the same thing. Belief in the Supreme Army. Well, congratulations. I guess that means you can leave too. Oh, what the hell? A colonist named Scorpion, who you accept into your ranks, turns out to be an enemy agent from Kyrian? Of course. Alright. In that case, kill Scorpion. We took you in as one of our own, and this is what you did. Please throw that corpse out in the water. I can't believe this. An enemy agent from Kyrian. Why would they do that to us? Kyrians always had good relations with the Aes Sedai. Mostly. Okay, so I guess I can't understand how they might. Either way, it's done now. And no one really got hurt. Mostly because of, I think, Weirin. And Oliver's trying to do something. Oh, trying to calm them down, I guess, so that we can toss them out of here. And it's not working. Alright. So, it looks like we're getting some pemmican done, actually. A little bit. I don't have to start second-guessing you now, too, do I, Oliver? You're not going to betray us? I hope you're not going to betray us. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised now. But I still don't want you to. Because we need the help. Alright, looks like research is coming along. I don't know what she's researching, but it's almost half done. And there's an arcane items collector from the Black Aja. Okay. Well, we still don't have any silver to trade. Alright, and we released one person, and that actually still, even though they're not Aes Sedai anymore, it did increase our relations with the Aiel. And theoretically, if we were to release enough people, the Aiel might actually stop trying to murder us. Weirin, since you're over here, I want you to see what they got. So what do they got? Not a lot. They got some of that special fabric. You know, the kind they use to make the color-shifting cloaks. I have no idea what we can do with it right now. Pretty much nothing, but they have it, so that's good. They have tomes. We have nothing to give them, though, which is a shame, because I wish we did. As a matter of fact, they have nothing that we can afford, and they're not buying anything that we have. So, we can't do any business with them, unfortunately. I suppose that means that until we have new research done, or until we get some stone blocks, there's just nothing that we can really do. We need these two things done. So I'm just going to give them a chance to actually do it. We'll let Amara do some research, we'll let the rest of them take care of the fields, and we'll check back in them when something happens. Okay, well, that's a problem. So, Olga's gone berserk. There's nothing Mira can do to help this. And Oliver is too heavy a sleeper to be drafted. That's alright, everyone else is going to have to take care of it. The door's broken. Get in there and stop Olga. I say, how hard is it to hit one person? Okay. Be back on your way then. And Weirin, I need you to come and take care of this. I don't exactly blame you for trying to escape. You are a prisoner, and the first duty of every prisoner is escape. This person, however, is going to die if you don't take care of them. Oh, Vega's going to go take care of them. Okay, that's fair. And then Vega, if you wouldn't mind cleaning up a little bit to maybe prevent infections. Maybe. Which medicine do we have left? About 38. About 38. I also tell people to start chopping wood, because we're almost out. Yeah, 135 left. That is it on the map. So I told them all to go chop wood. Whether or not they're actually going to go do it, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But we desperately need some wood. Especially now that we have to do things like door repairs. Yeah, and their resistance is not going down very fast. But then again, why would Olga agree to join us after we just, you know, kind of tried to murder her? No, I'm going to take that one back, because we did not just try to almost murder her. The fact is that Olga tried to escape, and we did not allow the escape. That's not on us, that's on Olga. Alright, door has been rebuilt. But we still need to have more wood. Is that something else that no one wants to do, is go chop wood? I mean, that's fair, who wants to go chop wood, but still. We need it. Oh, Solarian's out there chopping wood. That's great. Alright, so we can clear that out. Quest available? So Duchess Agatha Mozai from the Shanchan is requesting that we build a monument to reduce feelings of lonesomeness among the people. We have none of these things. So we can't even begin building it. We need blocks. We need to have some stone blocks. And Olga got an infection anyway. Well, I mean, it is what it is. We'll try and keep Olga alive. Research finished. Smithing. Now that is something that's useful. Good job, Amara. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of that spot right there, and we're gonna see if we can build us something to do some smithing with. So now we have a fueled smithy. And I can't do it right there. So we'll put it right here for now. We can move it later. We don't have enough steel either. So let's see. Iron beads? No, let's just cancel that. Marble beads. Lots of unfinished things in here. How much iron do we have? 561. And I just need somebody to turn it into steel. We get some steel, and we can make a fueled smithy. We make a fueled smithy, and that opens up a few things. And a mad raccoon. Where is it? There it is. Here it comes. Don't know why it's gone mad. Doesn't have scaria. It's just a raccoon in a bad mood. But I mean, come on. Look at him. How could you be mad at that face? Okay, well, everyone's sleeping anyway, so not going to be a problem. Also, Oliver hasn't turned on us still, so that's also good. So how much wood is there on the map? About 550. A little more. That's good. I can live with that. We still need more wood. It's the 4th of September, so we're still in early fall. We still have time. And here comes the mad raccoon. And you missed. Well, you started it. Good job, Vega. You're not even that skilled in melee, and you still killed a raccoon. One other thing. Can we yet do another novice testing? No, not for another 4 days. I don't know who's going to be up for this novice testing, but it should be good. Maybe we should do Amara next. I think we should do Amara next. I mean, after all, the evaluator of novices should probably be able to channel the 1 power. Which actually raises a good question, is if Amara can't, then what do we do about the evaluator of novices? Actually, that's a dumb question. We're not going to do anything. Visitors from the Tuatha. Well, that's nice. Maybe we can trade with them. Weirin, you want to handle this? Not immediately. Just, you know, whenever. Says you're trying to recruit Olga? How's that working out for you? Hmm? Not very well. Well, no, actually that worked out really well. Okay, so, Tuatha. You'll buy a lot of things, but you only have 74 silver. Still, though, I could make some room. You guys don't like weapons, but I can get rid of some of this stuff. And maybe you can strip it down for parts. Yeah, I like this idea. I really don't care what you do with it. You can destroy it if you want, and you probably will. But I can get rid of a lot of things. Especially all this poor quality stuff. So, like these throwing knives, poor quality. This is all poor quality. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. At least as much as you'll take. Actually, we might keep the spear. Iron spear. No, we'll keep that. The short spears, the Iquas. Yeah, we'll get rid of those too. I can't sell you too much. Yeah, because see that right there, I went over. You know what? I don't even care. You can take the extra little bit. Yeah, they have insufficient silver. That's okay. Just take it. Take it, melt it down, break it, don't care. Whatever you want to do with the weapons. What's everyone else doing? Where's Amara? Amara is cooking? Oh, and now she's back to researching. Okay. Solarian, what are you doing? You're cooking. Which is fine. We are getting a head start on pemmican. So we're up to 1,300 pemmican, which is good. We're finally getting that stockpile. Oliver, you're still out hunting? Yeah, you're still out hunting. Maybe I should refresh this. Okay. I'm going to refresh the hunting targets. And maybe you can bring back something, you know, bigger than a turtle. But you keep us supply with meat, and we'll keep making pemmican. I want to have a big stockpile. Now, here's something that I want to consider. We have enough people that are doing cooking that we don't necessarily need to worry about having everybody on cooking. Especially the way the meat is coming in. Here's what I think I want to do. I'm going to turn cooking down. And I want to try setting cooking back to what it normally was. That means that white is pretty much going to be our cook. And that should free people up to do some other things. Like gathering wood, which more people are out doing now. So White, how are you spending your time now? You're out harvesting trees too. And Oliver is now on a food binge because of a chemical hunger. Great, so all that food that we managed to stockpile is now going to get binged on. This sucks. We worked really hard on this. Same thing goes with plants. I may try turning planting down a little bit. So, here's how planting would normally look. Solarian, you have a strong passion there. So does Weirin. And that's good. So you two can continue to do planting and stuff. That means that for everyone else, you might be freed up to do other things. I still have 2 people to maintain the fields, and if need be, I can always turn them back up. But for the time being, I want to give this a test run. Maybe we can get a few other things done. And Vega has gone on a food binge now as well. not working out well. And Oliver could not calm him down. How much wood has been chopped? 1,200, almost 13. That's enough. That'll be enough for now. So let's turn that off. So now that I've readjusted everyone's schedules back to where they should be, what is everyone doing? So we're in your drawing water. We have a visitor from the Tuatha. Again. Well, they are the traveling people. Alright, so you are boiling water. That's fine. Alright, Solarian. You are harvesting food, which is also good. Amara, you're researching. Fantastic. White. You are also drawing water. I mean, it's good that we have water. And you're actually hauling. That's kind of amazing. I haven't seen anyone doing hauling in a long time. Wow, I forgot what it looked like. Maybe if they get done with hauling, they might actually try cleaning. You're visiting a grave? Okay, that's fair. Who's next? Jeremy. You're also hauling. And stargazing. Okay, that's fine. Vega, sleeping. Oliver sleeping. Everyone just went to sleep. Okay, so I think now that I've turned down everyone's schedules to what they normally were, they're finally falling through to some more basic tasks, namely hauling and cleaning. Or at least I'm assuming that they're going to clean. Another visitor from the Tuatha. Wow. There's a lot of them coming through here. Weirin, go ahead and trade. We didn't talk to the last one. But I mean, it doesn't hurt. And now there's a shaman merchant from the Tuatha coming in. Huh. So last time we were inundated by the Aiel at every turn. Now? We're being invaded by the Tuatha. I gotta say though, if I had to pick my invasion, I like this one more. Alright, so this person has 86 silver. Let's unload. So, poor quality knife. The hatchets actually do have uses. I mean, we don't know how to use them yet, but they do have uses. But, like, these shivs and stuff? Yeah, we can get rid of these. Short spear, club. We're gonna keep the knife. Sandstone club? Yeah, we can break that down. Short spears. Yeah, we can get rid of those too. Steel spears. Iron throwing knives. And one short bow. There we go. So there's one sale. That's a bit more silver. And you. So you are selling lots of stuff, but nothing that I can really use. Nope, nothing that I can use. It's okay. We're just going to leave you alone. And they left us a gift anyway. A recurve bow and a makeshift rifle? Well, we definitely don't know how to use that. And it's funny that I traded weapons with the Tuatha and they left us weapons in return. And I feel like Amara's on the verge of a breakthrough. Are we going to get new research today? We did! Obelisks! Well, I guess I can add those to the list. That, you know, we can't build because we don't have any stone blocks. Okay, so what is this? So a group of poor travelers are approaching looking for help. The travelers are begging for 660 silver. They want the silver so they can buy back a friend who was recently kidnapped. We don't have that much silver, do we? Okay, we do, but it took us a long time to build up this much silver. I'm sorry for your friend, but we're not in a position to be offering that much aid. We're just not. So I can't help them. Alright, what are people doing now? So, white is drawing water. And that's fair, I guess. I still wish there was a way that I could have the water closer, but, I mean, I kinda can't. There's no underground water source that we can build a well to. But at least you're cleaning up all of that. Is there a reason why we're not doing this all over the place? Hold on a second. So let's copy this. And we can be lining our buildings with more, well, let's be honest, more trash. It makes it harder for people to hide around the corners and stuff. There we go. And now you don't have to carry that stuff nearly as far. So what are you hauling now? You're hauling wood. And now you're refueling campfires. Which is also a good thing. I'll take refueling. Is it possible that we could actually get down to a point where we're doing cleaning? Please? Maybe? I never thought I would get so excited for cleaning. But, you know, here we are. You're playing Hoopstone? Okay, that's fine. It's the end of the day anyway, so people are allowed to enjoy themselves. Amara's praying. But, you know, that's fair as the master of novices. And one more day we can do another novice testing. That is phenomenal. Yeah, that right there. And this episode is getting a little bit long, so we may end with our newest novice testing. I'm looking forward to it. I wonder who it will be. Because Oliver's not one of us. And I see no reason to do novice testing on somebody who isn't even Aes Sedai. And Weirin's gone on an insulting spree because of the barracks? Weirin, you're supposed to be the best of us. I don't know who you're insulting way out in the middle of nowhere, but stop it all the same. You're supposed to be better than this. Stop it. Stop it now. Yeah, you're just insulting everyone. Oh, well, and Vega decided to insult you back, so, you know, that's good on Vega at least. Man, you're really just focusing on Vega. You compared Vega to a vulture? That's just rude. What'd the vulture ever do to you? Alright, well, now that Weirin did that, we have many more break risks. So now White, Vega, and Solarian, and Jeremy are all break risks. So that's great. Thank you so much for that, Weirin. You have made this colony so much of a better place. At least Weirin has advanced in his skills. Actually, you have 3 points. You could learn something. And I think that we want you to learn Purify. So there we go. Now we have Purify. So invokes holy power to purify scars on the body, mind, and soul. So let's see. Burning Purify increases the effectiveness. Scars are healed by 2 points. Ah, okay, I understand. So, do I have anyone who has scars right now? Yes, so here's a good example. So here's what scars do. The torso, Weirin's torso, has 40 hit points. But what scars do is they are a permanent wound. Which means that even though a torso generally has 40 hit points, it can only ever heal up to 37. And Weirin is going to be able to undo that. So let's try it. Can you purify yourself? Yes! Just like that. Wonderful. Unfortunately, it exhausted you. Yeah. Arcane weakness. Severe. But it works, and that's the important part. It works. And why don't you try cleaning up in here a little bit? Keep yourself close to home. White, how are you doing? Right now our biggest problem is that we're doing so much hauling. Oh, and now cleaning. But once all the hauling and cleaning is done, I believe that White will be free to get back to doing things like cooking. We just have a lot of cleaning to do. Ooh, and there's all kinds of animal corpses in here as well. So, yes, please hurry. Please hurry. Alright, most everything has been cleaned up, and now this is fully recharged. Oh, not that one. We can begin novice testing at any time. So that's what we're going to do right now. So, we are not going to do Jeremy. So our ungifted is actually going to be Amara. And Weirin? Oh. Oh, it can only be done by Amara. So Amara may never actually learn how to do this. And that means that Jeremy is the only one who could possibly be taught. Jeremy or Oliver. Well, that's terrible. That means that Amara is now a guide to a power that Amara cannot possess. Not unless we made somebody else the Void Seeker. Which, we could make White temporarily a Void Seeker. That may be how we do that. Because White, you currently hold no standing, right? No, you have no role. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to have White become an evaluator of novices. And then we'll be able to evaluate Amara. Yes, that's how we're going to do that. Now, mind you, this is only temporary. So, keep your speech short. Because we are not going to leave you as our Master of Novices. This is just for Amara's sake.
It is not my intention to fully replace our evaluator of novices, but when the need arises, I am ready and willing to do the job. We are all here for a reason, all here for a purpose, and my purpose right now is to take Amara's place to help guide her. While this isn't normally my role here, we are all capable of doing more so long as we approach it with the right attitude. While I do not have her skill, I have touched the One Power, and with that experience I hope I can help her do the same. I am so glad that I can do this to help us, and her, grow to a stronger community here. I'm a fun person and I hope that I can bring some fun into this evaluation to make it the best for Amara. Being an Aes Sedai is about being a servant, and I'm pleased that I can finally do something to serve something greater than myself. In doing so, I will help to make our home and community here a better place. I admit that I may not be the most creative person here, but I still believe that with the right attitude I can make something memorable. So while I may only hold this role for a short time, I will do everything I can to measure up to Amara's guidance.
Okay. Well, that's done now, and unfortunately, in the process, 3 people, including White, got sick. So, yeah, that sucks. And unfortunately, while Weirin can do many things with the One Power, curing disease isn't one of them. But Weirin is still a doctor, so Weirin will go ahead and take care of everyone. Then, after everyone's been taken care of, we can go and try to evaluate Amara and see if Amara can touch the One Power. Alright, so there's Oliver, and there's White, and everyone's going to grab some sleep. So, we'll do it first thing in the morning. Alright, morning has come, and I only just now noticed how cold it is out here. It's okay, though. I have a contingency for this. We're going to turn these lights off, and we're going to turn these campfires back on. It also means that I don't necessarily know what to do with you. Because you could freeze. I suppose I could put some fires in here as well. So, there, we'll put a couple of fires in there and maybe that'll keep your room warm. More importantly, though, is I just need people to wake up so that we can do the evaluation. Also, we have a war merchant from the Tuatha on. I never thought those words would actually leave my lips. It's a Tinker War caravan. I mean, sure. I guess just because they won't actually take up the sword doesn't mean that they can't sell swords. Alright, Oliver. Why don't you go see what the war, or the merchants of war are selling? They're selling a lot of things. More importantly, they're also buying things. And they do have a lot of money. Well, you know, war profiteering is a thing. So here's what we're gonna do. Look at that. They have ter'angreal. They have ter'angreal. But I don't think we even know how to use them. But I kind of desperately want one. So let's... They have 935 silver. Well, actually, no. If we can sell them enough, we can pick one up for basically for free. Okay, so let's sell some stuff. So we're gonna sell some clothing. We're going to sell some clothing. And... oh, wait. No, not those. Okay, there we go. So we sold a whole bunch of stuff. And now... we can pick up a ter'angreal. We'll pick up the good one. Wait, did I do something wrong here? Reset that. Okay, so we want the ter'angreal. And we're going to sell clothing. Right? Yes? Oh, we can't sell nearly enough to buy this. What are we talking about? Okay, never mind. We're not going to be able to buy it. We can't do it. And we're not going to get that much out of you anyway, so never mind. We can't afford what you're selling. However, I do think that most people are up and awake enough to do this. They have alligators. They cannot be happy that it's freezing outside. Alright, so, novice testing. So White is our evaluator, and now we can finally evaluate Amara. So White, if I can get you to come down here and do this. You know, after you put the water away.
One cannot truly call themselves Aes Sedai until they have learned to harness and use the One Power. Some learn this on their own, but today I will help guide Amara in her attempt to touch the One Power.
And there we go. Not only did it work, it's an inspired novice testing, but Amara has an inspiration. Amara has seen a vision of the One Power. She can achieve the power of a shadow. That's incredible. Okay, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, because we can do this. Amara, become an Aes Sedai.
With the One Power, you'll be able to shape the world to protect others from harm and heal the wounded from those harms. While we are the servants of all, we all support each other, your strength to steal our weaknesses.
And it's done. It's done. Amara is now a fully fledged Aes Sedai. And someone who uses darkness. That is incredible. That is also terrifying. If there was anyone that was going to be Black Aja, apparently it's you. So what can you do? There's this Nightshade. Okay, I guess you can use that whenever. You have might and magic? You're different. So what can you do? You can learn how to teleport. You can also bond with people. And you can shadow walk. Move unseen and instantly reappear. Fascinating. You also have access to the Shadow Strike, Nightshade, which is a poison, and the Veil of Shadows. You may be one of the most powerful of us yet. And because it was encouraging, a sheriff named Krink has arrived and wants to join the colony. He's willing to contribute. Yeah, we've had bad luck with this before, but since you're following the evaluation, we'll take you. So, Krink, before we go, who are you? You were a cult child who grew up to be a sheriff? You're a melee fighter, you're a socialite, and an artist. You're also lush. And we don't have alcohol. The last person we had that was lush, they died. But you know what? You're here, doesn't matter, welcome. And so while we're welcoming Krink, and we get Krink settled in here, I need to sign off. So, this has been a fantastic episode of The Rim of Time. We have a brand new Aes Sedai. Amara has finally taken her rightful place among us. Now we just need to get Amara back to being the evaluator of novices, and we'll continue from there. Obviously, Krink will be the next person to be evaluated. That's not going to be for a while, though. So, we have food, we have research, we have many things that are going well for us right now. And it's going to be my job to keep it going as long as I can. And I can do it. I can do it. It's going to be good. So if you want to be here for that, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the bell icon so you're here for every video when they come out. If you know somebody else who enjoys either RimWorld or the Wheel of Time, share this video with them. Then come back, leave a like, leave a comment down below, especially if you want to play as Krink. Would you like Krink? Let me know in the comments and Krink can be all yours. So leave those comments down below and I will see you next time for the Rim of Time. And until then, take care.